Hey guys, what's up? For those of you who don't know me, you can call me Dan, Frozen, Rage, whatever you want to call me. I'm not too picky. Um, Welcome to another tutorial I'm gonna do for Vegas. Basically for one reason or another, I have no internet right now, so now is a really good time for me to do one of these. Let's see. I'm gonna try to kind of make these a little bit different. I think the ones I've done in the past were just way too long. They didn't really kind of flow well or anything like that. So I'm gonna try to do these really quickly and just kind of explain how to do the things, as opposed to giving like a huge explanation on why they're so great or anything. So in the spirit of that, why don't we get started? First thing I want to show off is is how you can make a clip kind of like flash while you're going, but still make it look good. Not still make it look good. You want it to flash, but you can still see underneath it. So to do this, you're gonna need two different video tracks. Then you can just take this clip, copy it. Oh my bad. Don't cut it. Copy it and paste it. From here on the top clip, split it wherever you want. Go over to transitions, put a hard flash in the middle of it, and there you go. It plays as normal, but it flashes and you can see the clip going on while that's going. This works with anything else you want to do. People use page rolls a lot for whatever reason, so let's say you want to split here, then come down to page, where is it, page loop? No, it's page roll. Yeah, here we go. Drag this here, so now if you want to watch it, a page will roll across the screen and it looks the same. I mean, the point I'm trying to make is that you can use it for any transition you want. That's how you add those. But it looks best with flashes. Second thing is that I realized that I just showed the only intro that I ever showed you guys how to do was a text-based intro, which was just adding text, which really isn't that difficult of an intro to do. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do two different intros in this video. The first one is one that I've never used, but not at all a tough thing to do. It takes probably 20 seconds. The other one takes a good bit longer, and it's basically the intro that I used for the sixth video, for those of you who can think that far back. So first intro is what's known as a progress keyframed intro. You're going to want to just put some text up at the top. You can make it say whatever your name is. I like this font right here. I use this for I think the third. You want to make sure it's only at 5 seconds or even less, because intros anything longer than that suck. Come over to media generators, go to noise textures. You can use any of these. I'm going to use how about lava? I'm going to drag lava down here, and you notice that you have your own little what do you call it? I'm sorry, I just woke up about 10 minutes ago. Not a time bar. It's something. This thing down here that I can't remember. Fuck it, whatever. So you notice the first keyframe over here. Progress in degrees is at 0. You're gonna want to come over to the end of the clip and drag the progress up to 10. I'm pretty sure I showed how to do something like this before, but whatever. Now you have a nice wood fire crackling in the background of your intro to keep all your guests warm. So there you go. You can use this with anything. I mean, I don't really like that one as much as I thought I would. You can do it with gravel. Go to the end, progress in degrees, bring that down to 5 seconds, and now you have a nice gravelly looking whatever you do with gravel. So there you go. That's that intro. Not bad for your first video. You can just use standard noise or turbulence. I did something like this for Frozen's first video, which was my first video with Vegas, so I guess I lied. So I actually have done that. Let's see. Next thing I'm going to do is kind of more advanced, like video effects and stuff like that. I've done some of them, and I've showed you guys how to split clips so you can add different effects basically to the same clip. But this one's going to be a little bit more intense. I'm also going to show kind of the reason why you really want to get good at video effects, because the difference between a clip with one and without them is pretty big. So kind of to show that off, show off. I actually did name it Orgasmic KO because it was just that. I was so shocked when I hit it. I was like, didn't even put on quick prayers or anything like that. I was just kind of just like watching, like, oh my god. So okay, here's what the difference. Let me open up the sixth video, or the eighth. I mean, the one I just did this in. By the way, for whatever reason, I have no idea why, but Vegas is lagging for me like nothing I've ever experienced before. So I mean, it was bad to begin with, and then I'm recording, so I can't promise it's even going to be moving. But anyway, here we go. Let me just mute this so it doesn't blow out my speakers. Here's what the kill looks like with a bunch of effects. I'm sure everyone's seen this in the video, but it's really nicely. The spotlight kind of puts it right where you want it. The text coming in is nice too, and then the text kind of goes out. Here's what it looks like without any video effects, if I can just find it. This is also without any pan crop. That's what it looks like without video effects. I mean, now even if you want to zoom in to like about there, I think that should be good. Even if you want to zoom in, it's not. It looks good, obviously, but it's nothing like the other one. And really, to do this, I just kind of fucked around with a lot of different. Unmute this. I don't need this anymore. I just messed around with a lot of different effects and stuff like that. So basically, what I did for that, if you want to have a kill like that in your intro, please don't make it exactly the same. But if you want to do something like that, first thing is you want to add that spotlight. That spotlight is called a bump map. Choose the second one, just straight up, and you notice that it kind of doesn't really blur out or gray out. I don't know. It darkens the rest of the screen except for this. You can position where you want it with that. You can position how spread out it is with that. Yeah. Alright, so sorry I had to cut that last one short, guys. People walked in just as I was trying to do that. So I'm gonna open up that file again. It was untitled, so obviously I don't have it like saved somewhere, so I'm just gonna go and add in the same stuff real quick. Here we go. Okay, so it was. We were zoomed in a little bit too. About there. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's the kill. So the first thing is, this is where I left off with the bump map and everything. If you want to put this in your video, the first thing you're gonna have to do, obviously, you don't want this huge clip. So I've obviously covered this before. Maybe the clip or so before it. Split it. You can also just, if you don't want to split it, just come over and drag over from there. But splitting's probably a little bit faster. Not that it really matters. Then the kill ends right about, call it, really anywhere around here. So we'll, or we can even go here and fade for 3 seconds. So here you go. I didn't mean to save it. There's that now with the bump map. Yeah, Vegas is still lagging, so you can't really see it. The thing I did after that was a bunch of color correctors. I did not plan out like at all which color correctors I was gonna use. I really just went on these three right here: the corrector, the second corrector, and curves. And you just drag in. You could try making it a little bit brighter. You can increase the contrast. I like the increased contrast a lot. Then go back to the bump map, and you're going to want to change it a little bit, make it a little more, just change it a bit, I guess, so it still looks good with the contrast. And then I want to say I had maybe 4 or 5 effects on that one little thing of text, or that the clip for the intro. Let me check that real quick. I had color curves, a radial blur, bump map. Okay, let's add on a blur. These are good, by the way. I like using these. Found out about them kind of recently. Um, um, uh, you just want a little bit, and you can even put this kind of like down or really anywhere. I can't remember how I did this really exactly, but oh no, proportional, and then whatever. I don't even remember what I did for that, but the point is, if you wanna add something like this in your intro, just go around onto